Next, we continue to explain the truth. Next, since the decacorn delegated its authority to the bicorn. That is to say, after the split, Russia is to grant authority to Britain and the United States. Grant Russia, half iron and half clay, whose power causes Britain and America to divide, and then ally, the authority to act. So the bicorn then, because that fatally wounded decacorn, seeing that Russia has allied again, so he gained authority again. This two-horned beast receives authority to perform miracles, even making fire come down from heaven to earth in front of everyone. He was given authority and permitted to perform astonishing miracles in the presence of the beast. So what miracle does it say he has here? Called down fire from heaven to earth. How could this make fire come down from heaven to earth? We don't fully understand this, but only God can make fire descend from heaven. For example, the Heavenly Father can send down fire from heaven to burn Sodom and Gomorrah. So how could Britain and America possibly bring down fire from the sky here? Could it be from the sky, using nuclear weapons to attack a certain country or something? Not sure if this is the meaning. So the two-horned beast bewildered the people living on the earth. And it ordered those who live on the earth to make an image for the beast that had been wounded by the sword and yet lived. That is to say, to make four. Oh, Russia, half iron and half clay, ever divided yet ever forging alliances. Make one like this. So then this bicorn once again obtained authority. Gave the breath to the statue. Make images able to speak, and able to kill those who do not worship the image, do not worship the image. That is, what is the image here? Not fully understood. Could it be related to AI, the technology of this world? Is also possible, and he possesses a kind of authority to know which person does not worship Russia. I will not worship this half-iron, half-clay country. It could possibly be like Satan. This image is very likely representing some kind of high technology of the country. For example, there's a technology now called AI, which is very powerful. It can monitor everyone's affairs. In the future, it might be related to robots or various aspects. Currently cannot fully comprehend. Thus, the bicorn, he forces all the humble, the rich, the poor, the free and the slaves, requiring them all to receive a mark on their foreheads or right hands. This mark is well a mark of Russia's future breakup and then realigning the future state of Russia. It could be a newly allied nation accepting it, and that is the mark of the beast. This country's emblem, flag, or the ruler's name. Those who do not accept the mark of the beast, then one cannot buy or sell. What if one does not accept the mark of the beast? It seems personal freedom will be restricted. Buying things might also be impossible. It seems to be related to this matter. So it is said that one must have wisdom here in order to understand. People can calculate. Smart people can calculate. That represents the beast's name, because that is the number of a man. It is 666. The number of a man, the man here, it seems to be the great wicked man, because during the period of the part iron, part clay kingdom, it's that great villain who comes to rule over the decacorn. If this were a person, that might be related to the name of that great villain, or a country under his rule. This is the mystery of the two-horned beast, the seven-headed, 10-horned beast, and the 10-horned beast. It just means that these beasts mentioned are all attacking God's people. It is that the Heavenly Father has already taken what will be in this era in the future. In this era, about attacking God's people, making enemies of God, the two-horned beast that is hostile to God's people, seven-headed, 10-horned beast, especially since you told us about the matter of the decacorn in advance. As for the bicorn theory, the UK-US alliance, it seems that in these years he is going to ally. The fragmentation of Russia has only really happened in the past few years. There may be a split in the next 2 or 3 years, and then he forms an alliance again. That might be just a few years later forming an alliance again. After the alliance, he will persecute God's people again. These things are all becoming more and more clearly revealed. Father told us these things in advance, letting us understand in advance. And then especially go to. Saibo said that Britain and the United States are a two-horned beast. That is to say, Brother Sheba will in the future shatter all nations and peoples. The beast is the world government. So, the one who will crush the government of all nations and peoples in the future. The Heavenly Father let Brother Sheba understand in advance. so that brother Hebo can lead the brothers and sisters to make good preparations. In the future, these nations will persecute us. May glory be to the Father and the Lord.